I'm meteorologist Mark Ronchetti, and you are looking at what is turning out to be a very dangerous situation in the Albuquerque metro area. We have rain rates that are in excess of 2 inches an hour from these thunderstorms over the city right now. Not only do we have torrential rain, we have hail, we have funnel clouds that have been spotted in this cell, which is approaching the metro area right now. Severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect for the Albuquerque area. We'll get back to that shot in just 1 minute, but this storm is as powerful as any I've ever seen come through the city here in 7 years. And this thing is rolling its way on through right along the valley floor. And when you give the fact that yesterday we had a storm which dumped 2 to 3 inches, or really late last night, 2 to 3 inches in the heights, we're getting this again right along the floor of the valley. And this thing has rainfall rates that eclipse what we saw yesterday. And it's stretching all the way from essentially Rio Rancho down through the South Valley now with this extreme heavy rain. Flooding is a virtual certainty over a large portion of the city. So please be careful, stay inside, and don't go outside and try to do anything that would put yourself in danger, because this is a very difficult situation, and we have a lot of lightning with this as well. But the bigger concern, this thing is just dumping rain along that valley floor, and you can see we have more showers behind this. So the concern is we dump out a tremendous amount of rain out of this cell, and then there's more just sitting to the north here that we're watching. And yes, there have been reports of a funnel cloud with this storm as it's come in. Now, I will tell you, I think that wind is a huge concern with this, and while a funnel definitely is not an encouraging sign, what the bigger issue is going to end up being over a widespread area. While there could be some wind damage, the biggest concern is flooding because of what happened yesterday. We are soaked in many areas, and the rainfall rates with this are so high that I think we're looking at widespread flooding across the city at this point. Now, we want to take a look here at exactly what we're dealing with our warnings and what we have to contend with. What we've got now are severe thunderstorm warnings for Sandoval County and Bernalillo County as this cell continues to track its way down to the south here. We obviously also have flood warnings over a large portion of the area. That does include the Albuquerque metro area up into Sandoval County, Santa Fe County, and Rio Arriba County. Southwestern portions of the state, you guys still have those in effect as well. But the situation here in the Albuquerque metro area is getting to the point of real danger here. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple cameras and what we've been dealing with. The storm came down from the north, so it's going to enter your screen there from right to left. And as it comes through, it starts to tow things under on that right side of the screen there. So this thing will continue to work its way through. And here's a look from our roof cam, and you'll notice the thing coming in from the left this time to the right. And as it comes on through, it just starts to get that dark sky and wipes out any view that we have here. We're getting some tremendous rain here at the station. If we could get another look at the camera that we have outside here, you can see what's going on. And this is a scene you usually see. Well, this kind of is reminiscent from some of the Gulf Coast areas when they get a hurricane. But what we're getting at this point are gusty winds over 50 miles an hour over a good portion of the city. And we're also seeing that heavy rain. Here it is. We're panning the camera. You're looking to the south here from the station. We're at 13 Broadcast Plaza, essentially at 14th and Lead here, just to the east of downtown. And boy, I'll tell you what, it is really dumping out there, and you can see it. This is a difficult situation. Now, the area you're looking at right here where we are was not flooded yesterday, and one of our big concerns is obviously as you get up into the heights and foothills, you throw what you're seeing here on top of what we've already gotten, and we are looking at a major league problem here, obviously over the next few hours at the very least. Now, the good part of this could well be a situation where we don't see this stick around as long. That's got to be our biggest hope here, because as the storm continues to slide on through, and we'll take another look here and a close look at this storm, as it slides on through, what we're hoping for is a little more of a rapid storm movement than what we've seen recently out of these storms. But I'll tell you what, we're not getting a lot of indication of that at this point. This storm is setting up and blowing up right over us, and there it is. You can see it very clearly. Gust fronts are colliding, and you can see some of that happening out in western portions of the county that are starting to intensify what's happening down toward Bosque Farms. And I do think we're going to see this sag down to Los Lunas and Belen. Those areas are going to be hit as well, it looks like, as this thing comes down to the south. And part of the concern too, more up to the north, heavy rains continue up here as well. So as all this eventually slides its way down, it wrings itself out over the Albuquerque metro area. And boy, I'll tell you what, it's a very difficult situation. So please be careful out there. Don't try to go out in your car. Don't try to create any sort of situation that could put you in danger, because this is as bad a back-to-back storm day that we've seen in a long time. And really, it's the same storm day. We're talking about midnight to 3 last night, and then now we're dealing with this. So much more coming up. We're going to be in and out of the programming throughout the night. Our number one goal tonight is just to give you as much information as we can. And if you don't live right in the Albuquerque metro area, well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to put up with some of this tonight, because so many thousands of people do. So we appreciate your time, and we'll continue to update you throughout the evening. We want to take one more look outside, and there it is. The rain continues to dump down here downtown. We've got crews all around the city right now doing their best to get you as much information as possible. And you can also give us some information, report it at krqe.com. Any information you've got there, go to our website, let us know exactly what's happening for you. If you want to send us a picture, don't take a chance to send us a cool picture, but if you have some info that could help and at least help some other people out as well, we're going to try to disseminate as much of this information as possible out there tonight. But boy, this was the kind of scenario we were hoping to avoid, which is a slow-moving, big-time thunderstorm over the city that would sit there, dump inches of rain again within a 24-hour period. But unfortunately, that's what we've got, and much more coming up throughout the night.